My topic is Portrayal of Vaishnavism in Vatsaraja's place. The word Vaishnavism indicates the normal, eternal and natural condition, functions and devotional characteristics of all individual soul in relation to Vishnu, the supreme or the prevailing soul. The elements of Vaishnavism that are devotion to Vishnu, worship of Vishnu, etc. are mentioned in Vatsaraja's work. Vatsaraja is a versatile Sanskrit dramatist of 12th century AD. The work of Vatsaraja is published by C.D. Dalal in the name of Rupaka Shatkam. It includes 6 different types of Rupakas: Kiradarjuniya Vyayoga, Hasya Chudamani Prahasana, Karpura Charita Bana, Rukmini Arana Ihamraga, Samudra Madana Samavakara, Tripura Dahana Dima. Vatsaraja himself says that ministry of Paramardi Deva of Chandela dynasty. This dynasty, famous in medieval India. According to the history, Chandelas follows mainly in Shaivism. It's reflected in his works. But at the same time, the influence of Vaishnavism is also reflected. In his works, Samudramadana Samavakara and Kiradarjuniya Vyayoga, Rukmini Harana Ihamriga are based on Purana. The paper focus on find the elements of Vaishnavism in Vatsaraja's place and how it's reflected. Vaishnavism was a prominent sect of Brahmanism in the medieval ages. Some of the early kings of Chandala dynasty, including Yashovarman and Kirtivarman, were worship of Vishnu. Numerous temples like Lakshmana temple, Varaha temple, Vamana temple, Javari temple and Chadurbuja temple are constructed by the Chandela kings in honor of this deity. The Rupakashatka refers to Vishnu under his various names: Vasudeva in Kiradarjuniya and Rukmini Harana, Purushottama in Kiradarjuniya and Samudra Madana, Achyuta in Samudra Madana, Keshava in Rukmini Harana and Tripura Dahana, Vaikunda in Rukmini Harana and Tripura Dahana, Hari in Rukmini Harana, Shauri in Rukmini Harana, Govinda in Rukmini Harana and Tripura Dahana, Mugunda, Indra Vajra, Damodara, Narayana, etc. A few contexts of Rupaka Shatkam indicate some iconographic features of Vishnu. The benedictory verses of Rukmini Harana Ihamriga informs us about the Kaustuba gem which adorned the breast of Vishnu. The disc, sword and bow named Sudarshana, Nandaka and Sarika respectively as the mace, lotus and garland of the mantra followers are also mentioned to the possession of the Vishnu. Devotion to Vishnu. Vatsaraja pays homage to the Vishnu in many ways, as is already noticed. One of his plays, Rukmini Arana Ihamriga, was staged on the special occasion of religious procession of Vishnu. The author has dedicated a benedictory verse of Rukmini Harana Ihamriga, Vishnu, and praises him as the Lord of all the three worlds, pervading in the entire universe as the universal form and chief among the tolerance. All the gods are said to be handicapped as were without Vishnu in Samudra Madana. He is a figure of valor and favor who is not inclined to the destruction even of the enemies but of course bent on the doing favors to his devotees. From the ritual point of view, two sects of Vaishnavas, Martha Vaishnava and Bhagavata Vaishnava, are found there. Those who follows the conventional rituals mentioned in Smriti literature are also known as Martha Vaishnavas, while the Bhagavata Vaishnavas stress upon the devotion and self-surrender to their God instead of the conventional rituals. There are references to both these sects in Rupaka Shatka. Thus, Sutradhara of Samudramadana Samavakara claims himself to be a follower of Smartha, and Jnanarashi in Hasya Chudamani of Prahasana is said to be a Bhagavata follower. Also suggests other two Vaishnava sects, Sagunobhasaka and Nirgunobhasaka, believers in the God endowed with the qualities and flowers of the God devoid of qualities respectively. However, the victory over Nirgunobhasaka by a Sabgunobhasaka mentioned in the present context indicate the more prevalence and popularity of the latter than the former. Worship of Vishnu. The chief characteristics of Vaishnavism from the Gupta period onwards was the worship of various incarnations of Vishnu, which can partly be traced back even the Vedic literature. The worship of the Varaha from Vishnu seems to have been very popular during medieval age all over the India, particularly in Bundelkhand region. It could attain the appreciable popularity. It is interesting to note that it is regarded that a great temple named Varaha Mandira was specially dedicated to the Varaha from of the Vishnu by the Chandela kings. Further, so many images of Adivaraha belongs to the 12th century have been discovered from the various places of Bundelkhand. Vatsaraja himself make a specific mention of Adivaraha, who had upfilled the earth in the past. Sakshat Adivaraha eva kimanyam pragudra kshamatala in Kiradarjuniya Vyayoga. Conclusion. In conclusion, Vatsaraja's place, situated in the cultural context of the Chandela dynasty, present an intriguing amalgamation Shaivism prevalent in the region and the subtle yet impactful presence of Vaishnavism. Specifically, explored in the works like Samudramadana Samavakara and Kiradarjuniya Vyayoga, Vatsaraja examines the facts of Vaishnavism, illustrating the devotion to Vishnu, making reference to the various names associated from the Puranic traditions. This paper provides a comprehensive understanding of the nuanced portrayal of Vaishnavism in Vatsaraja's place, offering valuable insights into the cultural dynamics of the medieval India and the synthesis of diverse religious influence. Through this study, identified that Vatsaraja is a follower of Vaishnava philosophy, that why he give more importance to Vishnu as a deity in his works. Thank you.
Vatsaraja நாடகத்தில் வைணவ சிறப்பு வழங்கிய சேயாவிற்கு நன்றி. Bhakti reflected in Pundarika Puristava of Ramaswamy Sastri பற்றி ஆய்வு கட்டுரை வழங்க வருகிறார் ஏபி சூர்யா.